So if you take all the positive integers and add them together, the natural assumption is that it's going to equal infinity. However, today I'm going to show that this actually equals negative 1/12. So we're going to add all these positive numbers and we're going to get a negative number. And it's not even a whole number, it's a fraction. So the first thing that we have to understand is that series 2 equals 1/2. And we can figure this out just by looking at it. So this series is 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 forever. So we do 1 minus 1 and that's 0, but we add 1 and now it's equal to 1 and 0 and 1. So the sum is alternating between 0 and 1 to infinity. So we can just take the average of that and say that it's equal to about a half. Next, what I have to do is prove that series 3 is equal to 1/4. And that's a little bit harder to see, so I'm going to do the math for it. So what I'm going to do is just rewrite series 3 down here. And what I'm going to do is add it to itself. But when I do that, I'm going to shift everything over by one term. So I'm going to put the 1 underneath the negative 2, negative 2 underneath 3, positive 3 underneath negative 4, and so on. And it doesn't matter that we do this because both series are infinite, so every integer is going to have a pair anyway. So what we have over here is 2 of series 3, since we have 2 right here. And when we figure that out, we have 1, negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1, 3 minus 2 is 1, and so on. And this should look familiar because this is actually series 2 right here. And we know that series 2 is equal to 1/2. So now we can say that 2 times series 3 is equal to 1/2. We divide by 2, and series 3 is equal to 1/4. So the very last thing we have to do to prove that series 1 is equal to negative 1/12 is subtract series 3 from series 1. So when we do that, we have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 on the top, and we're subtracting 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 5 minus 6 on the bottom. And when we do that, this negative sign distributes, so all the signs in here are going to flip. So we have series 1 minus series 3 is equal to 1 minus 1, which is 0, 2 plus 2, which is 4, 3 minus 3, which is 0. We have 4, plus 4 is 8, plus 0, and then we can see that this is incrementing by 4 each time, so this is going to be 12, and then 16. So series 1 minus series 3 equals 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus 16, and so on. If we factor out 4, we have series 1 minus series 3 equals 4 times 1 plus 2 plus 3, and so on. And this is series 1. So if we factor that out, series 1 minus series 3 equals 4 times series 1. We know that series 3 is 1/4. So series 1 minus 1/4 is equal to 4 times series 1. Subtract this from both sides. We get negative 1/4 equals 3 times series 1. And then series 1, when we divide by 3, is equal to negative 1/12. And there you have it.